Hey guys, welcome to It's a Journey podcast. My name is Parvati, and this is my podcast which comes out every Sunday, in which the discussion would be all about teenagers and what kind of problems they go through. A podcast by a teenager for teenagers to discuss the real issues we guys go through. So buckle up because the podcast starts now. Welcome to It's a Journey podcast. My name is Parvati, your host, and today I'm going to dive in to the topic which is kind of important for all of us, especially for teens, and that is self-love and being happy. Well, talking about self-love, it reminds me of the time when I was when I was around 12 or something. I was insecure about my weight and appearance. I was being bullied because I was healthy. Well, I'm still. But those incidents left a really dark impression in my brain. And sometimes it hurts. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. I don't know why. I was at a stage where I started to hate myself for being myself. And going through that phase was really tough for me because I had no one to talk about it. But somehow I gathered all my strength and I approached my parents. And I'm really lucky because I have such amazing people in my life, my mom and dad, who made me realize that accepting yourself the way you are and embracing the real you is an act of self-love, and self-love is something which you should prioritize in your life. For whom? For yourself. And that's what every teen parent should teach their wards. Accepting yourself, independent of where you are in your life, is the biggest act of self-love we can give ourselves. I started becoming more confident when I got into ninth grade. I started seeing that I'm perfect the way I am and had big dreams and goals. I began to realize that I did not need to look like everyone else to feel confident and beautiful. When you stop comparing yourself with others, you start to feel like so many changes are taking place around you. You feel more confident. You feel more empowered. You feel more you. And that's where you start loving yourself. You start embracing your flaws with love. My dad always say that never compare yourself and try to be someone else, because when you do that, you start to lose the real you. And no one's perfect. Every person has his own flaws, which he tries to hide instead of loving and accepting them. A person cannot be perfect, but he or she can be a better version of themselves, of course. They should work hard to be a better person in their lives. And that thing really hit me hard because it makes sense. Just like when you are in a place today where you don't embrace yourself, embrace who you are, it's going to be hard to take a big step and become someone who does. It needs consistent practice. Find out how it feels to be loved. When things don't go according to the plan, we start to be harsh on ourselves. We start blaming ourselves for the failure of the task. At that moment, start thinking that how would a person who loves you would act to it? What would they say? What would they do? Of course, they would definitely not betray you, hate or judge you. They would definitely be kind, compassionate and loving to you and would try to help you out, no matter how the situation was. So that's how and that's what you should do. Don't be harsh on yourself. Practice being kind and nice to yourself. Stop comparing yourself. Comparing your flaws with someone's success definitely bring you to a stage of self-hatred. Understand that every individual is different from the other. The other person might be smarter than you, might be richer than you, might be cooler than you, but that's his life. You never know what problem he might be going through. He might be a rich stud living a luxurious life, having a big mansion, and updated with all the new gadgets on Instagram, but he might be lacking peace in real life. So we never know what's going on in someone's life, and that's the reason why we cannot compare our lives with theirs. Spend your time nourishing and pampering yourself. Give time to yourself to explore you, to find out the real you. Just take small and consistent steps towards achieving a life you have been dreaming of, which brings care, love, and joy in your life. That shows that you care and respect for yourself. Surround yourself with good and positive people. Make sure with what kind of people you're spending time with. Are they really good for your mental and spiritual growth? Or are they toxic people in your life who are just messing around? Exchange your energy with the people with whom you feel good. It's really important. Start truly caring about yourself. Eat healthy. Do some yoga or indulge yourself in something you love, like dancing, singing, painting. And there are so many things. Just do what makes you happy. And don't be harsh on yourself. Don't do things to get them done, but because you care about them. Indulge yourself in healthy activities that would definitely bring some massive changes in your life. Just know that there's no other person like you in this whole goddamn world. You not only deserve to be loved by the people around you, but by the most important person, and that is you. It might be challenging for most teens, but know that it's a daily practice, which you can only achieve by practicing it daily. No one else can offer these things to us. No one else can take our vitamins for us or prevent us from going into a self-loathing attack. We should learn to accept, love, and embrace ourselves. I mean, it's something which is really necessary for all of us to know and to realize as soon as it's possible. So spread the love, be kind to yourself. If you like what you hear, please share it with your friends. We have our page on Instagram and as It's a Journey with Parvati, and Twitter as well. Follow our page over there. So meet you all on next Sunday with a new topic and with a new discussion. Have an amazing day, all of you. Bye.